Well, here we are, Monday morning again. Been a handsome weekend, Emma. Great, really. I mean, the ground's all parched and all, but we can do nothing about it. We just got to get on and enjoy each day the best we can. I hope everybody's all right and had a nice weekend, and those that are going work will try and go and enjoy it. We've all been there. We know what it's like. Hot days like days think you could stay home and go beach. And there's scuds of people down here now, but let's hope they're enjoying themselves and enjoying ale. And anyhow, got three birthdays today. I got Stevie Ireland, a great friend of mine that I used to work with years ago. Happy birthday to you, Steve. And I got Dave Stoggell, another great friend of mine. You look after yourselves, both of you, and enjoy yourselves. And then, of course, I got then Jackie Elwin down the road there. You just take care, Jackie, and have a lovely day. The weather's nice. You sit out in the garden and enjoy yourselves with all your family. Anyhow, I'm going to do In the Cloman today by Lily Rogers. Sire Tremelin, relaxing after hours work in his garden, was leaning on his front gate when he saw Zacky Poglaze approaching. "Hello, Zacky," said Sire. "Is that you, boy? I was hoping you'd come round a bit night." "Was he? Sure enough, Sire," said Zacky. "Well, what's the best show?" "Oh, nothing mooch," said Sire. "Quiet, flat as a pancake," said Zacky. "Well," said Sire, "we cannot do nothing by it, yo, and after all it might be worse. Come to look at it, Zacky, they aren't looking too bright themselves. What's the matter with it?" "Oh, nothing to speak of, yo," said Zacky. "Now look, boy, I can see they're worried up about something," said Sire. "Betsy and the children all right, are they, suppose?" "Eh," said Zacky, "children are fit enough, but I left Betsy home with a bee in her bonnet." "Oh," said Sire, "like that, is it? Well, women are queer creatures, aren't they, Zacky?" "Queer," said Zacky. "I never knawed Betsy as tetchy in my life, and that's a fact." "Now let's hear the tale, Fitty," said Sire. "I can't make it out. You always belong to tell that what a wonderful woman you got, and everybody round know that her pastures and saffron cake are the envy of all other women. How's the woman got so queer all to once? That's what I want to know." "Well," said Zacky, "'tone like this, Sire. I come home from work this evening, tired now, and was setting down enjoying a good basin of broth. Handsome drop of broth it was too, full of licks and a nice bit of flapole cabbage. After Betsy had took out a great marrowbone from the saucepan. Rich it was, sure enough." "Oh, cuss along with 'ee," said Zacky. "Zacky," said Sire, "thee's making my mouth water." "Yes," said Zacky, "I always say that my woman can make a drop of broth with anybody. Give her her due. But that ain't what I was going to tell 'ee at all." "Come to the point, man, come to the point," said Sire. "What is the name of the living? What's all the pop and toast about?" "Well," said Zacky, "it began like this. Betsy said, I been thinking, Zacky, that I ought to get you insured so that me and the children would have something to fall back in case anything happened to 'ee." "You don't say," said Sire. "What do you think is going to happen to 'ee, wonder? I bet they went as cold as a quilkin." "Yes, to tell you the truth," said Zacky, "I did feel a bit wish for a minute or two." "Oh, my dear soul and body," said Sire. "However, she's right enough, when you come to think of it." "Yes," said Zacky, "I know that, Sire. And all I said was, I don't know that anything is going to happen to me, but if you want to insure me, Betsy, you can, if you mind to, and I will insure you." "And that made her mazed, I suppose," said Sire. "Mazed," said Zacky. "My goodness, Sire, she was as tasty as a fetcher." "Now, Zacky," said Sire, "what was thee going to insure the woman for?" "Well," said Zacky, "as I told Betsy, if anything happened to she, I should be forced put to pay another woman to look after the house and children, and the money would come in handy for that." "Of course, so it would," said Sire. "Thee'rt a long-headed man to think of it, Zacky. Did Betsy think that was a fair play, hun?" "Fair play? You ought to have heard her," said Zacky. "Went for me like a fen, she did. Said I was wishing her dead, and I s'posed I had somebody else under my eye, and stuff like that. At last I got mazed too, and said, 'Well, didn't her wish me dead?' and banged the door and come off." "Well," said Sire, "thee's got thyself in some cuddle, Zacky. What's thee going to do about it now, boy?" "Oh, don't be such a hidget, Sire," said Zacky. "Thee's know as well as I do how these things always end. If I'm to get any peace for the rest of my life, I shall have to lave Betsy have her way." Oh, well, said, cheer up, Zachy, said Sire. Insured people always live longer than anybody else, so good luck to you, boy. Have a nice day.